And now, the hottest podcast around the globe, Straight Up TV. With your host, that dude all-star.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up TV. Today is May 9th, 2023. I'm streaming live from Georgia. Welcome to the show. Man, we have a wonderful show today for you guys, man. If this is your first time tuning in, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man, and I will appreciate it. It's free. It's free. Just hit that like, subscribe, and you will be helping out the channel. All right, so today's episode live stream is sponsored by Light the Night. Light the Night. Go see Vernon Walker, man. Y'all know if you want to light the night, you got to get Light the Night. San Antonio, Texas is the location. Go get Light the Night. All right. The 210 Slingers, man. The 210 Slingers out of San Antonio, Texas, man. Their motto is 210 Slingers are always in the street, man. If you want to hang out with a powerful slingshot group, you got to go hang out with those guys. The ATL Slingshot Store here in Georgia, Kennesaw, Georgia. You got to go see Santos and Maylene. They got everything. Listen, whatever you need, they got it. Go see them, knock on the door, tell them Straight Up TV sent you over. Maybe you'll get a discount. All right, and our last sponsor is Alamo Cycleplex, man. Listen, if you're in the market, and I mean the market for a slingshot, go see Alamo Cycleplex, man. Alamo Cycleplex is also located in San Antonio, Texas. Listen, go see them. You'll get a deal. Tell them Straight Up TV sent you. All right. So listen, this is going to be a great episode, man. Great episode. I am honored to have the recap on my podcast. So we're going to get started. But listen, I want to say this. All right. So I want to talk about Mr. Paco from Team Light 'em Up. Team Light 'em Up. He's got a 4-seater. Sounds awesome. Great guy. His name is Paco from Team Light 'em Up, New Jersey. He was in a 5-car pileup, right? It's serious business, y'all. 5-car pileup. So I want to wish him a speedy recovery. He was released from the hospital today, and that's good news. And I want to wish him a very fast, speedy recovery. Hope to see him soon, man. You guys reach out to Paco and Team Light 'em Up and check on Paco. All right. So, all right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right, so I'm going to start introducing the guests for this show. And we're going to start off with DJ D Nights out of South Carolina. Welcome to the show, DJ. All right, let's keep it going. We're going to go to ATL. Her name is LJ. LJ. All right, let's bring LJ in. What's up, LJ?
What's up, everybody?
All right, you're welcome. Let's keep it going. We're going to go to Virginia right now. He's got custom toys. Cozy Custom Toys. What's up, Cozy?
What up, fam? How y'all doing?
Welcome to the show, sir.
Yes,
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. All right, let's keep it going, man. Listen, everybody knows Melissa. Three-Wheel Showdown board member, Melissa. Everybody knows her. Let's bring her in. What's up, Melissa?
Hey, how's everybody doing?
You good?
I am great. How are you?
I'm good.
Good,
All
good.
right. Let's bring in the lithium guy. Let's bring in Power X Generations. What's up, Ralph? What's going on, Ralph?
Oh man, you got it just here in the lab making it do what it do.
Making it do what it do. Boy, you got good timing, Ralph. Good God. Y'all give him. Y'all, come on, y'all. Come on, man. Boy, you got some good timing, boy.
Yeah,
Welcome to the show, sir.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks once again.
All right, no problem. So this is the pretty much the Three-Wheel Showdown team. We're missing the head honcho, Mr. Light the Night himself, and Elvin and Santiago. We're missing those guys. Maybe they'll click in, but I know they're on their way to another show. So we're going to keep going. Listen, now I'm about to introduce the champions, right? The champions of the Three-Wheel Showdown of Atlanta. We're about to bring in the champions. Listen, man, the competition is fierce. I mean, fierce. So when you're a champion at one of these events is because you earned it, man. You earned it. So we're gonna start with the featherweight. We're gonna start with the featherweight, and she don't need no introduction, right? She's coming out of Texas, right? Her name is Elizabeth Cruella. What's up, Cruella?
Hello.
What's
Hi.
going on? Come on, Cruella. I gave you all that. You got to give me something.
Hey, everyone. What's up?
What's up, champ? What's up, champ?
Everything's good.
How you feel, champ?
Feel good.
All right, all right.
Ready for the next one.
Oh, all right, champ. All right. All right, let's go down. Let's see. Let's bring another champion in. We finna go to New Orleans. We finna go to New Orleans real fast. All right. So we're gonna bring in Celeste, aka Maniac. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Maniac.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, champ?
Nothing. On our way to another show.
On your way to another show. That's what champions do, huh? All right. Well, welcome to the show. All right. Let's get our last champion in here, and he goes with well, we got two more champions. I'm sorry. Let's get a welterweight champion in here, and he coming out of North Carolina. Now, this gentleman started out dragging him at the tree, dragging him. What I mean by that, going real fast. He started going real fast on two wheels. Everybody know him. If you know him on Facebook, it's Jack Durant. But if you know him, it's Motorcycle Jack. What's up, Motorcycle Jack?
Yeah.
What's up, champ?
How y'all doing tonight?
What's up, champ? What's going on?
How you doing tonight, sir?
I'm good, man. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring in our last. Well, we don't have the middleweight champion tonight, but we're gonna skip over the middleweight champion, which is DTP out of Texas, disturbing the peace, Rogelio Wallace. All right, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go to the extreme. All the way to Tampa, Florida. Goes by the name of RCB. What's up, RCB?
Hi, everybody. What's going on?
What's
How's
up?
everybody doing?
What's up, champ?
Working, like always. Never stop.
I hear you. Well, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get it going, man. I want to say to the three-wheel showdown team, man. I want to say, man, hey, well done, man. Atlanta was an awesome event, man. I think everybody should give yourself a hand, man. Awesome event, man. So let's get started, man. I want to talk about the location, man. Listen, LJ, how did we get this location? Because this was a perfect location. How did we get this location, LJ?
A lot of luck.
Huh?
A lot of luck and a lot of knowledge, basically, is what it took to get it. I sort of just stumbled on it.
Yeah.
It just happened. It meant to happen.
Yeah. Okay. Is this the location that you guys are gonna use in the future?
I was told a morning that we will definitely be using in the future.
Yeah. You know what? I love it that it was right beside of the professional stadium. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was crazy. When I drove past it, and I realized that it was no longer being used by the Braves, and Georgia State, they don't use it anymore. So when I found out it wasn't being used and it was available to rent, we were actually the second people to ever rent it out. So they put a lot of faith in me by giving me the contract to do it, because I was something. Only the school has actually used it. So they put a lot of faith in me, and I'm glad that they did, because they were willing to do the contract again for us to come back.
Nice. Well, Cozy, DJ D Nice, Melissa, Ralph, what did you guys think about the location?
The location was phenomenal. It was great.
Yeah.
Location, the scenery. It was in the middle of I'm assuming that's the downtown area. It was nice. It was blocks away from restaurants that we didn't even know because we were so busy having fun. But it was it was really nice.
Yeah.
I slept like a baby in Rihanna on the premises.
Yeah.
It was nice, quiet.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
DJ, what do you think about it, DJ?
It was definitely a nice event.
Yeah.
The location wasn't too far from all of the hood spots that I frequent.
From the what?
So ignorant. See, just
It wasn't too far from all the hood spots that I frequent. You know what I'm saying?
his first stop was South DeKalb Mall, so
Yeah.
like he went to the first hood spot he could reach within 20 minutes. That was really the reason for picking that location, it being, in a central and metro area. So everyone would be able to, come together in one spot versus, one side of our town having to go all the way to the other side of town, to get to it. So I figured if we put something in the middle, then it would, entice a lot of people to actually come and show out. So I guess it worked. It definitely worked. Once the sun came out, it was a completely different story Saturday.
All right. Well, let's see what the champs thought about the location, man. Let's see what the champs. Motorcycle Jack, man, what'd you feel about the location, man? How'd you feel about the location, Motorcycle Jack?
Well, after I found myself on the wrong side, but once I got on the right side, man, it was awesome. It's nothing to say. If you missed it, you missed a hell of a show. If you missed it, the location was great. I mean, nobody bothered you. It was plenty of parking. You didn't have to worry about your trailers and your vehicles at night. Three Wheel Showdown had that covered with security. So, man, I mean, it's one of the best I've been to.
Yeah. I can second that.
We all thank you for that. We all worked really hard to get that answer, that response right there.
Yeah.
Awesome job. Awesome.
Cruella, I want to hear what Cruella. Listen, Cruella and Pandemic came from Texas. So Cruella, you came all the way from Texas. What did you think about the location, Cruella? And don't worry about the Three Wheel Showdown team on here. I want to know the truth. This is straight up TV. I want to know the truth.
Yeah, 100. Be okay. Keep it.
That was a perfect spot. We really enjoyed that spot. It was really great, and the host hotel wasn't too far from there. And the host hotel, oh my God, we got the airport side. You just open your window, and the airport's right there. We could watch the planes come and go, and it was really great. And the sight from the Three Wheel Showdown was wonderful. We enjoyed, and we got to park our trailers also, and all the slingshots, and it was really great place.
I think at one point, Elizabeth, we saw the president. Well, I'm assuming the vice president or president come in, the motorcade, then the Air Force, the plane. It was a nice view. It was a nice view, especially if you had that room on that side of the hotel.
Right.
It was amazing.
The plane was an Air Force One, but it was a United States airplane. So whoever it was, we got to see all that. That was really nice.
That was Kamala Harris. She had called me and let me know that.
Oh, okay.
Well, being that it was Atlanta, I'm pretty sure on those planes you see taking off and leaving, I'm pretty sure there were some VIPs on a lot of those planes. So,
and they asked us if it bothered us, if it was noisy or anything. We didn't hear anything.
We didn't either.
We had so much fun. I guess we just knocked out and just.
That first night, I slept with the windows open, the blinds, because I wanted to see the planes at night. I mean, it was beautiful.
We did too.
Yep. Oh, let's talk to Maniac. Maniac, how'd you feel about the location, Maniac?
It was a nice location. I give it a 10 out of 10.
Woo! A 10 out of 10 Three Wheel Showdown. Nice.
10 out of 10.
All right.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you.
RCB. Talk to me about that location, sir.
Location was great. Like always, Three Wheel Showdown does a good job about accommodating the vendors and also the participant. So I find that it was great. It was comfortable and it was secure, which is what mostly people want. You know, they spend a lot of money on their bike, so they want an area when they leave to be at ease and know that their bike is going to be taken care of while they're gone.
Yes,
So yes, it was a great location.
Yes, sir. All right. All right. Well, let's keep it going. Anybody else want to add to the location? Let's keep this conversation going. Anybody else want to add to it?
Another good thing too is, some people left their bikes literally out there. My bike was outside as well, but some folks left their bike outside, even not covered up under the tents. So that says a lot. And like I said, we stayed on the premises because I had Rihanna out there with us, so it was peaceful. It was real quiet all night.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. All right. All right, let's keep it going. I want to talk about these vendors, man, because it seemed like y'all had so many vendors, man, all the way around the fence. It was just vendors. Listen, LJ, was that a real chef? He was a real chef?
Chef Becker is a real chef. He has an actual restaurant in the East Point area, and he also has the food truck. So he does a lot of everything, actually. So he's worked with me before, and he has a fairly extensive menu. He tried to keep it a little lightweight for the show, but he does, like chicken lollipops and lamb and lobster and salmon. He does it all. He actually couldn't even get out of the gate after we shut down everything. Everyone was still trying to place orders for him to leave. I hate he couldn't come back Saturday because he had a prior engagement and he wanted to try and help me out. So he sort of split it up. Had some people, working at his other location on Friday while he came out, at least Friday night for me. So a lot of people enjoyed his food, but we tried to give everybody a variety. So just because I eat this, we have vegans and we have other people that like other things. So I tried to give everybody a variety of, what we had to offer from Atlanta. So they wouldn't just be coming to the show for just, accessory vendors or installers. So they could actually experience the massage. Yeah, massages out there, cigars, hookahs.
Don't forget about the hibachi. You had a hibachi out there too.
Yeah, hibachi, which is like, they are the truth. They come to your house and they set up like the hibachi grill outside in your yard, and they, pull up a table. So like you're going to a hibachi restaurant. I can't think of the name, but I've used them a couple of times. They're pretty good.
The steak and shrimp was off the chain.
It was off the chain. Okay,
and the vegetables was just they were just fresh. You could just tell they were fresh.
They got $60 of my money.
Ralph, did you try? Which one did you try, Ralph?
Oh, I tried the chef. He was definitely on point. Definitely on point.
Yeah. Hey, he had the whole uniform on too. You noticed that?
Absolutely.
That's real shit. He had the whole uniform on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know that. You know what I'm saying? Elizabeth, what did you eat?
We ate the fish, the shrimp, the chicken, the wings.
Wow, that was a lot of eating.
What didn't you eat?
Let me ask Maniac. They from New Orleans. New Orleans. Maniac, what did y'all eat?
The first day we had the chef. We had the smothered pork chops and oxtail, and then the next day we had the hibachi.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he was Jamaican, right, LJ? He's a Jamaican.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he is a Jamaican. Full bread, as he says.
Well, damn, man. Motorcycle Jack and RCB. Listen, the location was phenomenal. The food was phenomenal. I mean, let's keep going. Is anybody else want to talk about the vendors before we move on?
Well, I'm a little upset that I didn't get the Italian icy and didn't even know they were over there until someone walked past me and I heard they were phenomenal as well.
Yeah,
I'm with you with that light skin.
I got like 3 people to call me and ask me about them to, come do their event as well too.
Yeah. Okay.
Did I notice that there was also a vendor there that was doing massages as well?
Yeah, killing hands. Ruth, I actually had an incident where I really couldn't walk. My hip was like really bothering me. Old people problems. But the way
Really?
it massaged me, oh my gosh, I was ready to sprint by the time I was finished. So they did pretty well.
And then there was that man that was selling them stools. I think I saw, I don't know how many stools out there when the event was, when the
Mr.
competitions were going on.
Mr. Morris sells the portable stools that, they flatten, the collapsible stools, and we put them in our slings. So wherever we pull up, bike night, we just pull them out, and then they go right back in our sling. They can go underneath your seat, on the side of your seat, behind the seat.
Can I say something about those seats, just as a disclaimer? Only because I've had those seats. Do not try to lean back on those seats, because you will be on the ground. I went through about 3 or 4 of them, learning the hard way, working on bikes.
Like it took you 3 times to realize you can't do it.
He's a real hard-headed kid when he's growing up.
Like $17, $18, $20 maybe? $20?
Yeah. They're nice. They're all nice, but yeah, I was trying to use them to work on bikes, and you move around a little bit, and it wasn't made for that. They are supportive, but yeah, you try to tilt any type of way, it's a wrap.
Yeah, they hold up to like 300 pounds.
Light-skinned brother, I'm gonna order you those chairs that the nail shop techs sit in and they whirl around. I'm gonna order you one of those. They have a back.
You know what I'm saying?
One of those.
I have some fold-up chairs to get 2 in the bag that actually pop out as well. They're like they're really good for the slingshot as well. Maybe I'll share it with you guys.
Poles?
Yeah, but they come 2 in a bag, and it's really nice. Like I said, they're portable. They fold right up, go into the bag. You can put it on your back. So
with the collapsible poles, I have the collapsible poles that work.
But I'll take a shop stool. I will take a shop stool. Somebody looking around to help a brother out. Dance off between pun and cozy.
Right.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I had the wrong shoes on. I had to come out of them shoes because you can't be wearing no UFUs trying to dance. I'm sorry, people.
Yeah.
What?
Cozy was Straight Up TV was set up beside Cozy, and I'll let me know, hey, killing me DJing. He was DJing at 7 o'clock in the morning, DJing.
Right.
Tell him.
Jesus.
He had us ready to go Saturday morning.
People doubt my skills. They didn't know I'm a real DJ. DJ D-Nice ain't the only real DJ up in here.
I swear I did not even know you were DJing until someone showed me a video and you were DJing at the show, and I was like, "Is that Photoshop?"
I'm world famous. I've been all over. I've been all over.
Records.
Yeah, he was getting to it. He did everything besides go between his legs and behind his back. He did everything. Getting to it.
All right. We also have to talk about the Like the Night crew was there doing installs, and ATL Slingshots that was doing installs. We also got to give those guys a shout out, man, because they were there to service the people, giving the people what they wanted. All right, so we lost Melissa, but she'll come back in. All right, so let's keep it going. I want to talk about let's take a commercial. Let me pay some bills, and we'll take a commercial, and then we'll be right back. When I get back, I want to talk about the team grudge battles. Let's talk about that, because Cozy, you was doing your thing, Cozy. You and Pun was doing y'all things. The whole team. Which team won? It was Team Atlanta, right?
Man, I'm still gonna put cases on all of them.
Wow. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Team in Atlanta, they're actually 2-0 right now.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, well, let's get on the commercial. Right back.
Welcome to ATL Slingshot Store.
ATL Slingshot Store. Our store and installation shop is located in Kennesaw, Georgia, and on the web at atlslingshotstore.com. We offer aftermarket parts for the Polaris Slingshot and Vanderhall, body kits, LED lights, stereo equipment, air ride, rims, and installation services. Our primary offering is acrylic aftermarket parts with the option for personal customization. Parts are cut with an in-house CNC laser cutting machine. In addition, we are the dealer for various vendors. In-store financing offered through Snap Finance and online through Affirm. We offer the recently launched DDM Works Limelights. The Chaser LED kits can be purchased in a variety of packages, from only wheel rings and underglow to a full kit. Our focus is the installation of basic sound systems to medium-sized builds. We proudly offer the speaker brand PRV from Brazil. This year, we are bringing in a new brand to the Atlanta market, Torque Audio.
Thank you for your support for the last 3 years. We'll continue to make parts for your toys.
All right, we're back. We're back. All right, so let's get into this. Who is that joining? All right, Yozo, you back?
I'm back.
All right, so let's get into the team grudge battles, man. Once again, this was the second time you guys did this, and once again, it was a hit. All right, so let me mute somebody. Somebody's got to get muted.
There's RCB out there trying to tune a bike.
Yeah, I just muted him. All right, so let's start off with the team grudge battles. Cozy, talk to me.
Hey, I'm just gonna say this, y'all. All right, and now to my fellow team members, it's all love. But I thought originally I was on the ATL team, but when I pulled my bike up, they were like, "No, you on this team," and I think it was a setup because it was a young against the OGs.
Yeah.
Let me get on the hotline and hit Paradise up and find out if you were really on the original team. I feel like that's not the truth, but okay.
I was asking. I thought I was part of ATL. I really did. But I ride with North Carolina. Fort Bragg. I'm Army soldier, so I said I'm gonna roll with my boys from North Carolina. But let me say this: the first round, I don't know what happened. So base. They called out my what's y'all help me with the names now. Young man with the base bike. Triple.
T-Slim?
Yeah, triple OG called him out without even knowing that the man had some mates. I'm like, come on, man. You ain't do your research? It went downhill from there.
I think Cozy on that deal, the gentleman he wanted to personally get at T. So
right.
So I think he wanted to personally get at T, and what he realized real quick that T was a lot stronger than what he thought.
Right.
So, I mean, it was fun. I mean, we kind of put our foot in our mouths on that one, on some of it, but we'll get better at it and get stronger.
Hey, we're gonna make a comeback, bro. Listen, the team come back together. I will be in Myrtle Beach. So if we about to do it again, I will be in Myrtle Beach, New York, and a couple other spots. But we're gonna make a comeback. See, we know what's going on now. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Especially you all who are retired military, you all should know anytime you go behind enemy lines to set up a beachhead, you got to get info and intel.
Exactly.
You all not know, if you think about it, T. Slim is a beast. As long as he's the captain of those teams, you got to take him out first.
Yeah.
Because the titles of what he come up with and stuff to play, I'm telling you, he's unreal. You got to.
Well, that fool came up with the Barney song.
Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah,
exactly.
Man, I got to give it to ATL on the Humpty Dumpty song. They came out with that one, and I was like, okay, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Who ever thought that there is a true Humpty Dumpty song out there?
Right.
I never even dreamed of it. And then I hear this, and then I hear it with bass.
Yeah.
So when I heard it with bass, I was like, we're done. We're done.
Yeah, I was like, man, let me go ahead and sit down somewhere.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. And I'll be honest with you, like for us, we bring our bikes out. We don't never get to play our bike. So having an event like that where we can actually play too is great.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So Atlanta they got trophies. Each member got a trophy, right?
No, we did not. Oh, we were losing.
No, Atlanta.
We lost.
Yeah,
No, each winner got a trophy.
Hey, All-Star, remember the other show, the first show we did it was Atlanta and North Carolina together.
Yeah.
They got a trophy.
Yeah.
So Atlanta don't have they took on the second show for sure, but the first show was a joint effort.
It was.
Yeah,
I
was part of the first show.
Well, we said go big or go home, and if you the first loser, then wait, how does it go? If you're in second place,
no, I'm the second loser. I'm not the first loser. I'm saying I won the first. I got my trophy. It's about so high, so tall.
Huh? LJ, flutter, LJ, flutter.
Don't do it, Cozy. Don't do it.
I'm sorry. You poking the bear. Don't poke the bear.
I mean, I went over to Elvin and I said, "How many points does North Carolina have?" He said, "None." I said, "Well, how many Atlanta got?" He said, 4.
Oh.
I said, "Shit, I'm packing up and moving to Atlanta."
Yeah.
Yeah, you was.
You did say that. That's why I gave you that look. That look.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all gotta watch some light skinned folks. We will jump on the other side when we start losing. I'm just gonna tell you that.
Yeah, and you're right.
Losers.
Now, Cozy,
what's up?
you were challenged with pump up the crowd or what is it called? Get the crowd.
Parking lot pimping.
Yeah.
Parking lot pimping. Yeah.
Now, what dance move was that you was doing? What dance move was
hey,
that?
Man, that was some people hit me up on Facebook. I mean, on Facebook, they're like, yeah, I was doing a 2-step. I wasn't old school. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Check this out. I got home, right? And I said, you know something? I didn't even think about this the right way. I should have played a different song and I could have got the crowd hyper, but when you're in the moment, you try to get things in. And I don't know if y'all noticed, I was still trying to mess with my iPad as I was dancing because I was trying to change the song, but it was on the wrong screen. So I just pressed the next song that came up, and that's when that one song came up. But we didn't have enough time to actually get that one off. So, but hey,
dancing and crip walking are 2 different things.
Dancing and crip walking.
Hey man, Hey man, I've been around the world, man. I've done a lot for this country, and I still got my knees. So but I'm like, when my man said hitch, he said just keep it right here. He said all that twisting around, no, you don't need to just keep it right here. That's what I was doing.
That's right. Cozy, if I remember correctly, Cozy, you got some airtime on one of them. You got up in the air and came back down. Yeah, you was in the moment. You had it going. But
out of body experience.
I think Pun got you though, because he came over across your land and
man,
he did you up.
see, Pun, hey, me and Pun gonna go at it again, but this time I'm gonna make sure I got the right shoes on, and we gonna do our thing. But that's my man, 50 grand. We had a great time.
On some Crocs. Why you didn't put them in sports mode?
I had Ufus, girl. They were loose because I had, standing up all day on that concrete. You gotta have something to support them knees.
I can't.
Hey,
So
EZ talking mad crap out there.
So you decided to leave your kid and play moves back in the day?
I thought about that one too. I said I should have played a kid and play song. Wow. I should have went up there and tried to see if Punk could do the leg kick without busting his butt.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Hey, but tell Pun this right here. That's all he got.
All right. Well, let's get into. I'm gonna get into the sound competition. I want to talk to the champs. Let me talk to the champs. We're gonna start off with the featherweight, and we're gonna say congratulations to Miss Cruella. Job well done. And Miss Cruella, can you talk us through your first song and why you chose the first song and your second song, and just talk us through how you got the bike ready for the show and everything. Just talk us through I want to know the brain of a champion. Okay, so talk us through what you were doing before you press play.
Well, before we do that, we go to the shop. We Pete makes sure all the speakers are working, and my husband makes sure there's no rattles going on and stuff like that. And then we start choosing our playlist. And I have a playlist that I have for when I go into the ring, and that's what we do.
Yeah. Now, Miss Cruella, I know this is not new to you. I know this. I know this for a fact. You're not new. You're seasoned. You're a champion. But did you get any nervousness? Did you get nervous at all?
Always.
You did get
nervous? I'm never, I'm always nervous. But
why were you nervous?
The thing was, I'm just always nervous. I don't know. But this is the first time I ever played against Animal. This is the first time I ever met Animal. So that was, that was fun and everything. And I've never met Phoenix before, so this was the first time I got to meet Phoenix.
Okay.
And then not Phoenix, I'm sorry, Paradise. I met Phoenix already back in November.
Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, Super Bowl. But Paradise, this was the first time, and it was really great playing against them. So I went to the East Coast, and I went and played over there with them. So hopefully one day they'll come over here to Texas.
Yep. Well, you didn't look like you was nervous, Cruella, from what I seen. I mean, there's a lot of people. Listen, for the people who never get in the ring, when you get in the ring, it seems like everything's moving fast, and you tend to do things that you don't do when you practice. But you got to stay focused, huh? Got to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Well,
yeah, I zone everybody out when I'm in the ring. I mean, you know.
Yeah, but I tell you what, Quill, it's hard because they're loud mouths. They're loud mouths. I'm talking from the time you pull into the ring, they're talking, and they don't care if you hear them or not. They don't even care if you hear, good or bad. They just talking. But Cruella, congratulations. You are a champion of the Three-Wheel Showdown Atlanta 2023. You on the scorecard. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Y'all say congratulations to Cruella.
Congratulations, Cruella.
Congratulations.
All right, let's keep it going, man. Let's go to the lightweight. We're gonna go Celeste Maniac. Listen, same question. I want to know, were you nervous? I want to know how you were feeling before you press play. Did you know what song you were gonna play? Talk to me how you were feeling.
Well, I was put on the spot because I wasn't supposed to play.
I remember now.
Yes. So I wasn't ready. I didn't know what song I was gonna play, but I'm glad nobody wanted to go up against Maniac. So they gave me a chance right there,
Yeah. So how did it feel? Now matter of fact, you played last year in Atlanta. You played the bike last year in Atlanta.
I played
so how did it feel?
She danced.
She danced.
She danced. She danced. She danced.
Yeah, last year she danced. Yeah.
She danced this year too.
Yeah, she danced this year too. So how did it feel? Celeste? How did it feel to be in the ring again?
Oh, it felt good. They need to start having a dance competition. I'll answer that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Celeste, I Maniac, I have to ask you because you were put on the spot. So you didn't have time to figure out what song you were going to play. So when you grabbed the tablet or the phone, what were you looking for?
A bounce song.
Okay.
I could dance to.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a question though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a question for Maniac. How is it possible that you walked away with the belt, but all the judges picked the other lane?
I was in the other lane too. See, that lane was the dancing lane. That was the dancing lane. I was in the other lane.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. That was a good comeback.
Yeah. Well, Maniac, I want to say you're a champion of the Three-Wheel Showdown 2023 Atlanta. Well done. You deserve it. Everybody, let's say congratulations to Maniac.
Congratulations, Maniac.
Big champ.
Can I answer a question on the chat?
Yes.
It asked if I had deaf bounce. No, there ain't no depth bounce here. It's all API. API all day long.
Wait a minute, man.
Damn.
That hurt.
Pew 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 pew. Baby shots fired.
Dev Bounce, would you like to compliment? Would you like to say something?
I thought he was my guy.
No, he'll turn on you in a heartbeat.
Come on, Irvin. It was my guy. All right. So congratulations, featherweight Elizabeth and lightweight Maniac, and let's keep it going, man. We about to go to Carolina. We about to go to Carolina to the welterweight. Motorcycle Jack. What's up, man?
I do, sir. I do.
Bruh, you're not new to this, and you know, I'm talking to a seasoned vet in the sound game. Sir, did you get nervous? Talk to me.
Man, I'm about like the rest of them. I stay nervous, but I started on my playlist. I always start on it like I'm already working on Myrtle Beach. So I have so many songs, and I just keep narrowing them down, because like I may listen to something today and it doesn't sound good to me today. So, I'll keep moving, and then next week it sounds even better or it don't. So I really never really know what I'm going to do until the day of. And then if my daughter's there, she checks me because she's like, Dad, I'm doing your playlist. And I'm like, no. I'm doing your playlist. Mm-hmm. Sometimes my playlist is what she picks.
Mm-hmm. Well, Motorcycle Jack, what was your first song?
It was the one by Tank. Yeah. It was can't even think of the name of it. But it was just something that I Yes, sir.
Don't tell him nothing, because he be taking notes too much. Just let him be.
Listen, man. Listen.
Who the hell has a podcast asking what song you played? I mean, if he didn't pay attention, let him be. Let him be.
It's on the live RCB. It's on the live stream.
It is. Yeah. It is.
Good God. Well, Motorcycle Jack, man. Listen, man. I see. Matter of fact, you were in the last year's Atlanta three-wheel showdown, man. Yeah, and I did an interview with you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. So I mean, how did it feel to be in the ring, battling, doing what you love to do?
Well, I just love to do it, man. I just love music. I love listening to systems that are very clean and clear. And and I will say that everybody's system. I mean, the Bills this year are phenomenal. I mean, they have stepped it up. People that I didn't think was going to step it up, they stepped it up. So and I just think as time go on and they get their things together, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be. I wouldn't want to be a judge.
You know what?
So
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say last year I was asked a tough question, and I gave my honest opinion. The question I was asked last year, Motorcycle Jack, was the toughest competition at the SS Takeover? And I said, yes. I said, I went to the Super Bowl, and I seen the toughest competition at the Super Bowl at the SS Takeover. But Motorcycle Jack, I'm seeing the same competition at the three-wheel showdown now.
Believe it.
There's a lot of new faces on the three-wheel showdown. A lot of new faces that I've seen at the SS Takeover. So when you say the competition, listen, it's not easy to get that belt, bro. It's not easy to get that belt. So you guys are champions, man, and don't take it lightly, because there were a lot of people there trying to become a champion, and only certain people became a champion. So, hey, hold that moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I'm not much into sound. I don't know much about it, but everyone that walked out of that rally had nothing but great things to say about the sound competition. They all said the same thing. It was very hard. They talked about if you played the wrong song, could be the thing that messed you up, because everybody bike sounded so good. Good. So it all boiled down to playing the right song, the right time, and hitting and coming in at the same time, at the right time.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What I will say about a lot of these shows though, doing so many shows and going to so many different competitions, I like the fact that every time I go to a show and it's a bike that was there, they come back stronger and better than they were the last show. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely makes it tougher and harder, you know,
Yeah.
for the other competitors, because now they're chasing that sound that beat them.
I think another thing that helps out too that we do at our shows is we give feedback to the competitors. If they don't win, we tell them, "Hey, this is the situation. This is what we had, or it's what we heard," and you hope that they take that information and go back to the lab or go back to playing their bike and understanding the bike better. So when they come out next time, they have a tighter shot group.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I kind of like to chime in on a little bit of that because, Cozy, you don't remember me when I first started, and
I do.
that was one thing that. Oh, you do? Okay, I'm sorry, sir. I apologize, but that was one thing. You pulled me to the side and you said, "Look, do this, 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 and this. This is where I think you need to do this," and I just kind of took notes mentally, and and I took it back, and I applied it. And I think, anybody that wants to get into doing sound, what the judges tell you, I mean, it's an open book test. They're telling you what they're looking for. And if you choose not to, if a judge walks up and you're playing your bike so loud, he's got his hands in his ear, you already know you need to go and adjust the volume.
Yeah.
Point blank. Because he's telling you without telling you.
Yeah, I tell people that, and I know that's going to be competing. I try to be upfront with everybody. I'm like, listen, if you see me backing off your bike in any way, that's not a good sign at all. And if you don't pick up on it, it's not a good thing. Because I think you and I talked, and I was telling you that your horns were playing a little loud. And when I told you the second time you came back, I said, yeah, you dialed it in, and that bike sounded phenomenal from the first time. Like I said, I'm not afraid to share information with people. It's all about the community. It's all about making these bikes sound better. I want the competitions to be as best as they can. So if I could give that input to those that may not understand, they might be new to it. So I always try to give my feedback, and I try to be honest in everything I give out to the competitors.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what,
Absolutely.
I definitely overplayed. I overplayed the shit out of my bike. Yeah.
All-Star, you played songs from YouTube that had the commercials in it before you started.
Preach.
Hey man, hold up. Y'all back off All-Star. All-Star, I got you back. They've been on you hard, bro.
Yeah.
They've been, but All-Star, I gotta tell you, it's kind of your fault. You know why? It's your fault because you are all about this death bounce, man. And there's something about death bounce, man. It's like it's got a picture beside death bounce. What's up with that?
Hey, ride or die. I'm gonna ride or die with him. Ride or die.
Also trying to get that sponsorship.
Ride or die with him, man. All right.
And you know what, Cozy? Going back to what you said, it shows that the great feedback that you're giving, people are listening to that and taking it in, because I'm loving that we're seeing new winners this year. I'm loving that.
I'm loving that we're seeing more women.
Yes.
The women are coming out harder than the men, and I love it. I love it.
Girls are players too.
Girls go against girls anymore at this point.
Star dances, Celeste. Girls are players too.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It just makes the whole community great, where you have a mixture of people coming out to these events where you don't see the same people all the time. I love seeing it. I love seeing the girls coming out and killing. So y'all keep doing y'all thing.
Yeah.
So do you think heavyweight is the favorite class now? I mean, do you think it's shifted?
Nope.
Heavyweight, no. Featherweight.
Every class is
featherweight is took off.
Nah, every class, man.
No, about a year or two ago, the middleweight class was running everything.
Yeah.
Now the featherweight class is like
what everybody's waiting for.
Yeah.
Nah, listen, I'm gonna cut to the chase. BBLs. You gotta have BBLs. You gotta have BBLs in this game. Go get it. Go get the operation. You got to have the BBL.
No,
not necessarily.
Not for every class. No, I don't think so. I don't think you got to have a BBL.
So
Ralph.
just remember this. Just remember this, you guys. When you got the BBLs, you got to have everything else to go on.
Ralph.
What?
You don't need the BBLs, Ralph.
I'm not going to say that because a lot of these builders, man, they are really getting real fine-tuned and technical with this stuff. I mean, you look at some of the bikes, like you said, it's got the BBLs, and then you look at like what Light 'em Up is doing, man, and they got major bass as well. So it's going to depend on the application. The bass sounds a little different, you know, you got the BBLs versus other stuff, but I'm not going to say that that's a must. You know what I'm saying? Because I was very, very impressed with a lot of Light 'em Up stuff that they've got. RCB as well. You know, he's not even running the BBLs right now. But again, Texas has got some nice bass as well. So I'm not going to say that that's, you know, a definite thing, you know, that you have to have. Because, like I said, Light 'em Up is kind of proving some points, you know.
Well, I have a question. And I think the question that I have is if somebody on the East Coast took their bike out to Texas, could we get a fair shake, even though we don't have the Texas base? Would we honestly get a fair shake out there? And I think I'm just asking a question that some people are, you know, don't want to ask. But I mean, you know, once you get that BBL in your ear, and then another man can come and play behind him, just, you know, that's clean, but he may not have the BBL. I know we say it's not about the base, but base is what move us. It's about the base.
Yeah.
I mean, turn your base off and see how people react. Turn the base on, you'll see how people react. The reaction is different.
That bass affects the chakra in your body. If you understand chakras, you know about the vibrations that bass gives you.
Absolutely.
So it's very important that you have it. But what I can say is, like, Phoenix bike, like, I take my hat off. Like, she don't got the BBLs, but that bike drops.
Yeah, she got bass. She definitely has bass.
Phoenix. Shout out to Fee.
Yeah, I'll say this. From what I've
Go ahead, Coach.
Oh, go ahead. No, I was just gonna add to this that what I've seen. I've been doing this 6 years now, and I've been competing. You know, I can't compete at 3-wheel, which is, you know, I'm part of the group, but I do go to some of the other platforms and play and stuff. But my thing is this: I've seen both the Texas evolve, and they're starting to learn. It ain't all about just the base. They're starting to add drivers and other things. So when they do travel to other places, they can compete on different platforms. And I'm noticing that the East Coast is more based to try to blend. But like I said, if I'm in a ring, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm looking for a balance. I do want to hear that hard bass, but I don't want that bass to overpower everything else on the bike, where you can't hear vocals, you can't hear the instrumentals and all that. It should be a balance. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, but Motorcycle Jack, what I was going to say is that if it's, when it comes to the subs, if it's all about that airspace, knowing what the airspace is for that particular speaker sub, the airspace. If you get a BBL, you're automatically going to have the airspace, right?
Right, absolutely.
So why can't we say the BBLs is the way to go?
All right, I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Listen to what you just said. Airspace. If you can get the same amount of airspace, or if you understand, you know, how, you know, speakers work, if you get the proper amount of power, you could probably do the same thing with a little more power with a little less airspace. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say that you have to have the BBLs in order to get tremendous bass. You know, however, like I said, these guys are really getting technical. I mean, okay, look at some of these Harleys. They don't have BBLs, but they got mad bass as well. It's coming down to the speaker, the tuner. It can come down to all of that. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
They had a matter of fact, you know, like I said, I'm just saying, because I've seen these bikes. That's the reason why I'm talking about them. You know, I've seen, you know, Turbo Specials is doing the thing down there. I think they got mad at the same time. Light 'em Up. They've got a big bike that Ram owns. I wish that bike would have been there because it doesn't have BBLs and it's got some serious bass. But it does sound different. However, again, these guys how many of these builders are really doing, some tremendous things, with very little to work with.
Okay.
Well, on that note, and that's why I kind of brought up the question. If one of the bikes from not just North Carolina, but the East Coast that has good bass, he goes out to Texas where everybody's running BBLs. So the bass is different. Not taking anything away from the East Coast bikes, because we have some phenomenal bikes here. But when they're used to one thing, will a different sound actually this may be a topic for another time, but will he be able to really have a fair chance at maybe pulling it off? I
think so.
Because
even though RCB is still East Coast, but he's not necessarily North Carolina, but they went down there, with that bike and did what they had to do and did a repeat of it.
Okay,
and I think that's
let
why
me rephrase this a little bit.
A lot of these events, they try to get judges from different places. They don't just if you come to Texas, they're not just going to have Texas judges, or just like when we went up there, they're going to try to get judges from different places also. So.
Okay. That was just a question, because, if like for myself, if I thought about traveling out there, I would have second thoughts maybe if I didn't have a set of BBLs because I know what I'm going up against, So, I would have to, try to be on even playing field.
Okay. All right. Let's keep it
Anyway,
going.
that was just food for thought.
Okay, keep it going. All right, so the next category would be middleweight and heavyweight, and we have Disturbing the Peace out of Texas, the big champ. Awesome job, crazy paint job, crazy rims, crazy build. Shout out to 12 votes. Disturbing the Peace definitely came through and took middleweight and heavyweight. So Cozy, what you got to say about that Disturbing the Peace bike?
Man, that thing is on a different level. I like the fact that that bike was well put together. It was blended. I mean, everything, even though he had that heavy base, the rest of the bike was able to keep up with the base. And that's important. Like I said, let me ask a question to everybody. So if you go to a club and all you hear is boom, 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 are you really going to feel that? Or you want to hear that boom, but you also want to hear the actual song along with that?
Yeah.
I say that you want to hear the music along with that bass drop. So yeah, he put that thing together, and hats off to him. And it was a beautiful bike. That paint job, but you're in Texas with that candy, you can't touch the Texas candy paint. So
yeah, the bike looked really good, man. Motorcycle Jack, I feel like you want to say something, Motorcycle Jack.
No, I agree. And I was going to talk about the Disturbing the Peace bike.
Yeah.
Because I remember when he came to, I think, Atlanta last year, he was different. And that bike is very well rounded. I mean, and I agree with Cozy, because if, it's just like the guys that ride around and all you hear is the trunk rattling, from just bass. You hear none of the vocals. I mean, but that bike has it, to me, my personal opinion, it has it all. Yeah. And when they were over there tuning it, you could hear it. It's different, and it is on a different level. And my hat's off to the guys that built it and the owner. I mean, and it's a bad bike.
Yeah, it's a bad bike.
I mean, yeah. Bottom line, it's a bad bike.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right. So congratulations to Disturbing the Peace out of Texas for a middleweight and heavyweight. He was not able to get on with us tonight, but he's a champion. And if he's watching this later, we want to salute the champion, middleweight, heavyweight, 2023 Three-Wheel Showdown, Atlanta. Congratulations, DTP. All right, let's keep it going. Let's get to the extreme. We're going to the extreme. we going to the extreme. And the winner was RCB. RCB.
What's going on?
What's going on, sir? Congratulations, champ.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, let me talk to you, RCB. Were you nervous, sir? Did you get nervous?
Nervous is a good thing. It makes you stay on your toes. It makes you pay attention to what you're doing. So, yes, every time I'm in the ring, I get nervous. Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you don't look at. You have this face, this poker face, where you really you can't see nothing from you, bro. I'm just putting it out there. You really don't show that much emotions, okay?
Well, I like to have fun while I'm in the ring too, but I mean, at the same time, I got to pay attention so I don't mess up. Yeah. I've messed up quite a few times.
Yeah. So talk to me about the build, man. What was leading up to when you were there Friday night or Saturday, did you do some tuning or did you do anything or the bike came ready?
We don't touch the bike. Once it's tuned, and it got to do his work. We bring it tuned. We try not to mess with it at all. Preferably me, like I didn't play my bike all the way down to the last minute when I went to the ring. That's it. I mean, the bike was ready. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right, sir. Well, congratulations, man. Extreme champion category. And listen, you're on the scorecard, man. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be changing the scorecard from the top 5 to the top 6. It's gonna include the extreme category. So the scorecard is gonna be changing from the top 5 to the top 6. And what that is that's the top featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, heavyweight, and now it's going to be also the extreme. So
yeah, one of the things real quick, from listening to a lot of those who've been participating in the so-called extreme class, we did it in Florida. We were in Jacksonville. A lot of those who said that really they would rather play outside of the tent. Those who are in extreme class, because the bike seems to be even more. You can really feel the base more. So that's something that we hear exactly what they're saying, and you have to take that to the board. They're going to just pull forward and play out from under the tents. They just get even a better sound with them like that.
I do agree. I totally agree, and I know my co-worker Ben will also agree. I guarantee you about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that from not only him but even Brad with 12 volt, and he's basically kind of mirrored and said the same thing on that. So that's something we're going to look at.
Those bikes hit too hard to be under a tent.
They said, "Why are you nervous when you playing against yourself?"
Bad. They don't give him no slack.
Right. Hey, I want to give a super thank you to Pandemic out of Texas for a super chat. His super chat says, Three Wheel Showdown was a kick-ass show. Great job, guys. Congratulations to all the winners. Tough competition. Pandemic will be back. I have to keep up with Cruella. All right. Thank you for that super chat, Pandemic. All right, so let's jump out of the sound competition. But before we do that, I want to say once again to the champions, Cruella, Maniac, Motorcycle Jack, DTP, RCB. Congratulations, man. They can't take it from you, bro. You are 2023 Atlanta champions, man.
Hey, I gotta add one thing though. I heard at the Atlanta show that there was a surprise prize in one of the categories that wasn't announced prior.
What was that?
Somebody put up $500 for the extreme class.
Yeah, they did. That was
that is true. Cozy Custom put out $500 on the extreme class. That was a real generous. He didn't have to do that. Like myself and Ben, we weren't even expecting it. Vernon put it out there, and he asked us about it.
Real generous donation. We appreciate that, Cozy. Always setting the bar high and always giving back.
Yeah, I just felt like you guys came a long way, man. It's just something I wanted to do. Like I said, I always give back at the shows that I'm at, whether it be sound equipment. People that have been to our shows know that I try to get back to the community, but I really wanted to do something for you guys because you guys put a lot of time and money in these bikes, and I just wanted to, like I said, I wanted to hear y'all go at it. So once again, I can't wait to see you guys play again. Moving forward, we're bringing some more stuff out next shows, so y'all be ready.
Okay.
All right, Cozy, I see you my Cash App.
Shout out
I
to
tried
AP.
to send you money.
Shout out to AP. He had a question about. He said heavyweight and up should be played outside the tent.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But most of the bikes that are at heavyweight were in middleweight.
Right.
Right.
And we need more featherweights to come out so we can get that cash also.
Yeah.
That's the first time because we had a ton of them in Jacksonville.
Like AP was saying on these got heavyweight and up, but however, it was all middleweights, that went up and they played in heavyweight. Heavyweight bike didn't even win. It was a middleweight bike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Now, Ralph, what does that really mean? Does that mean that we might not need a middleweight or something? Because if the middleweights are going up to heavy and beating everybody's ass, do we need a middle heavy or some shit?
No, if you just want to ask my opinion on that, I think we need to relook at the definition of what a heavyweight really is, and get into that class and see what it's going to take in order to separate the middleweight from the heavyweight. In other words, you would rarely ever see, say, a featherweight come up into a middleweight class with the intentions or even having the capability, of winning. It's just out muscle. Bike may sound good and everything. I'm talking about at a show where all of the, the main heavy hitters are coming to.
Mm-hmm.
So, here it is again. Prior to that, I think Pun did the same thing in the prior show. And, these guys, building these bikes, man, they're really putting them together. I mean, it's a long way from what it was, 3, 4, 5 years ago. They're really putting some ground pound and, bikes together, all of these different shops. So right now we may have to rethink as far as what do we need to do in order to get a true separation between middle and heavy. Because if you really look back at them all, majority of the heavyweights have been, the middleweights have been winning these heavyweight belts.
I think you guys may want to look at the fact too that a lot of times guys play up because there's nobody to, like the true heavyweights, a true heavyweight bike is not available. So guys they play up. So of course they play up, they win because you don't really have a true built heavyweight for that particular class. So it may be that that you guys have done a great job on separating them. It's just that they're not, the heavyweight may not be showing up for that particular show. Right. So then when that middleweight steps up and he's a truly very good built middleweight, he can, he takes on both things. But as far as him being just not having the equipment to do it, I mean, he's got the equipment to do it if nobody shows up for that class. So it may not, you just may need to see who's really a true heavyweight. Yeah,
I agree, Ted.
Because I don't think I saw any real true heavyweights. No, it was one. Wasn't it B Young? Wasn't B Young a heavyweight? Yeah. So you're right. B Young was there.
And I think Wolf,
true heavyweight.
Wolf was
in
there as well from Light 'Em Up.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. So it was two heavyweights. You're right. Right. But it's hard to hang with them BBL sometimes.
Listen, hey, them BBL. Listen, hey, you got to keep up. You got to keep up. Y'all, hey, everybody got eyes, and you see who making the most noise, and you see them BBLs making noise. That's all I'm saying. All right, so we're gonna get out of the sound. Go ahead, Ralph. I see you want to say something else. We gotta get out of the sound, man. This ain't
I agree.
about sound.
I agree. You know, I mean, man, look, these bikes are phenomenal. You know, those bikes with the BBLs, I mean, you can't take nothing from it. I mean, they doing what they're supposed to do. You know, and in this particular show, then, you know, if you want to say, yeah, the BBL is what, you know, helped it over. I mean, hey, I have to agree because that bass did hit a little harder. They played the same song, but that bike was balanced, though. That was the key. That bike was extremely balanced. It was no overkill in either section. And that particular song really, really, you know, came out very well the way he played that bike. He didn't overplay it. I mean, he was right on the money.
Mm-hmm. So,
go ahead. Can I ask you guys a question? The amount of BBLs that's coming out now, do you think we need to have a BBL class and a stock?
Listen,
no BBL class.
Yo, you guys are getting a little out of control with these classes now.
Hey, be nice. Be nice. In order to be the BBL, you got to get a deluxe BBL. You got to get a super BBL. I'm talking about the one that you see her walking by. You be like, what the hell? You got to get where the legs look skinny, but the
skinny leg.
That's the only way you're going to be the BBL. You got to get the deluxe BBL. Yeah, you just got to put an extra brace. You got to put better braces. That's all. You got to brace it up better. RCB can do it. RCB can brace it up for you so it won't fall off. All right. Let's get out of here. LJ, take us out. I want to talk about the ride, LJ, because I didn't get to do the ride because I had to break down the podcast. But I heard the ride was phenomenal. So let's talk about the ride, LJ.
Which one?
The Saturday night ride.
Saturday night ride was crazy, just as crazy as the all-female ride. I believe we had about close to 100 bikes that rode out Saturday. I think that number easily. We tried to hit basically all the, I guess, the well-known landmarks. So we took everybody through, to the varsity, let everybody get out, take some pictures, up the Ferris wheel, Centennial Park, the Benz Stadium, down Peachtree, and we ended up at the bucket shop where I dumped him off and I went home.
She sure did.
I was
she
tired
sure did.
at this point. I was over it.
You did the right thing. You did the right thing.
I know. I think we enjoyed it. We pretty much we were able to keep up with, everyone was able to keep up with us for the most part. We didn't really lose anybody. We had enough road captains with us. So shout out to my ASC ambassadors that rocked with me from 9 a.m. all the way up until like 11 p.m. Saturday. So I want to shout out Soldier Juan, Sebastian, David Crumbly, and my unofficial Paradise is one of my road ambassadors. She rides with me enough.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Know exactly what I need when I'm talking about.
No, that's my girl. That's my girl. Paradise, my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. Paradise. That's my girl. That's my girl right there, man.
And what was the other little guy named? The guy is his really name Murder? Is that his name, Murder?
Murder. And I apologize. I definitely not forget Murder City.
Is that really his nickname, Murder though?
Murder City. Yeah, he's our police officer.
That's what I was want to make sure that. Okay.
Yeah, that's Murder.
Police officer named Murder.
Listen, if you haven't looked at his bike and figured out that or guessed his name is Murder with the amount of murders that's all over his bike, you must be blind. Yeah. But I don't want to leave off anybody, but Seymour assisted, Arthur assisted as well too. So those are people that rock with us heavy in ASC for the most part, and I was able to call them and just say, hey, I want to put together a ride. We don't have the escorts, that we need, but I think you guys can pull it off, and I think that they did.
You named some good names: Murder City, Sebastian, Juan. You name some good dudes that ride. You know that they know the streets of Atlanta too. Yeah, you name some good dudes.
Absolutely. I the route of what I wanted to, where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do. And if we needed to tweak it, we tweaked it. But, we got together prior to the show and, did a couple of test runs, went through, the rides with each other and tried to figure out how we could maneuver through the city with, those amount of slings, at least the number that we thought we were going to have. And I'm glad that we did that. So.
It and worked. Also, LJ and Vernon did a great job rolling out the carpet as far as inviting all female installers. And I got to give a great shout out to Keisha Carr out of Louisiana. She was the only female installer that showed up. And she showed up, they said, with her own tools and belts. Like, she had it. She was ready.
She was getting to it.
Okay.
I was
shout out to her.
Watching her work, like I think she probably did better than a man.
There we go.
Yeah.
Women do it better. I'm team woman.
Listen,
we see.
Okay, LJ. Okay.
I'm just saying,
I believe I can fly with them big old eyebrows.
Oh, and if
wait a minute, was that Cozy?
I made it through the whole podcast. One thing about LJ eyelashes, here come Cozy.
I was just getting ready to say, DJ D Nice, you done rubbed off on Cozy.
LJ know I love her to death. I'm sorry, but when somebody give me a little something, a little nugget, I'm gonna put it in my pocket for later. Women do it best. Bat them eyes one time. Bat them one time. Come on now. Come on. Look.
Yeah.
Well,
her neck hurt. Her neck hurt because her eyelashes too long.
Well, as of right now, as far as the featherweight class, yeah, they are definitely dominating. You got 3 women that's in the featherweight class. But, man, that's all I can tell you. From Cruella, Phoenix, and Paradise has really came a long way from that last show. So she's going to be a real good contender to deal with. So I don't know what
she's
nice. Yes, her playlist was good in Paradise.
Oh, Paradise.
So make sure that you check out Three Wheel Showdown this weekend in LA.
Long Beach, California.
Long Beach.
LBC.
They say
I'm right down the road from there.
Southern California.
They lied.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna talk about before we get out, we're gonna talk about that live stream. Y'all might have called that live stream. Anybody catch that live stream? Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about that SUTV live stream with that step-by-step playbook, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned for more of that.
Now,
Listen.
a quick question: was those your co-hosts that you had?
Yeah. So
yeah, we want to know
what you seen, Melissa, was 2 of my repeat guests on Straight Up TV when I first started. Back 2 years ago, when I first dropped my first couple episodes, those were my 2 of my guests that were on the show repeatedly all the time. So they were supporting me in the beginning of SUTV.
Oh, okay.
That's when you was talking about relationship stuff.
Yeah, that's when I was in the. Let's go ahead and get past this. Okay? Let's go and get past this.
Somebody turning red right now.
Hey. Boy, let's get past this.
Hey, can we go pull some of those episodes back up so we can see who we dealing with?
Yeah, they still up there. They still down. Listen, once that video go up, it's gonna stay up. It's gonna stay up. All right. I just want to say this. Listen, SUTV is for all platforms. SUTV is for all slingshot owners. All platforms, man. If you want to get on the show, man, you got to reach out to me. If I invite you and you don't accept the invite, that's on you. SUTV is for all platforms, all Slingshot owners. Anybody who wants to be a guest can be a guest. All you have to be is one thing, a Slingshot owner. That's all you have to do. So, all right, let's say congratulations to the champs again. Miss Cruella, Maniac, Motorcycle Jack, RCB, DTP, congratulations, man. And LJ and the 3-wheel showdown team, Cozy, Ralph, D Nice. I appreciate you guys taking time. Melissa, appreciate you guys taking time to get on here, man. If anyone doesn't have anything else to say, man, I've held you guys hostage for 1 hour and 20 minutes, man. So,
I got something before we wrap up, if I can.
Go ahead.
I just want to shout out Sling Fusions, Cozy Customs, Like the Night, Power X, the Jones team, Polaris, Krispy Kreme, Wild Motorcycles, Cycle Gear, the ASC ambassadors, and my ASC family for supporting 3-wheel showdown and the all girls ride. I really appreciate you guys. I want to thank everybody that came out to the event this past weekend. I really do appreciate you guys showing the love that you did. Thank you.
No problem. We'll do it all over just for you, LJ.
Yay!
We love you. We love you.
LJ,
So much.
she forgot about these.
I love you. No,
Yeah, what about these?
No. I remember to forget you, D Nice.
Wow. Hey, guys, don't forget about our fellow Slingshot brother Paco.
Bye, Melissa.
Yeah.
Light him up.
Prayers go up.
Y'all reach out to the members of Team Light 'em Up and check on Paco, man. Like I said, he was in a 5-car pileup accident, man. He was released out of the hospital today. So y'all call one of those members from Team Light 'em Up, hit him up on Facebook and check on Paco, man. All right. So we're gonna get out of here, man. I appreciate you guys coming through. Peace.
Salute.
Peace. All right.
Listen, I thank you guys for taking time, man, to get on Straight Up TV, man. I am your Slingshot platform, man, for YouTube. Anytime you feel like you want to come by, man, if you have a conversation, man, if you have something to say that for the betterment of the Slingshot community, man, please contact me and come on the show, man. So let's close out. Let's close out with everybody, you know what I'm saying?